Chapter 202, Demonic Cult's Grand Plan, a matter of life and death, fusion with Dragon Soul. The arrival of Zuo Yuming indeed intimidated many people. The names of the three grandmasters of swordsmanship were indeed thunderous, not on par with trivial ghost old 3N ox-faced old demon. Ling Qianting asked, "I wonder who that Han Yi that the senior spoke of is?" Zuo Yuming smiled. "Among the entire four major clans, there should only be one outsider, right? This person messed up your plans, making the four major clans lose face. Hand him over to me, and I'll let you go." "How does that sound?" As these words were spoken, all eyes in the room turned to Han Yi, in shock, intrigue, or astonishment. Han Yi, an oddly familiar name. Where have I recently heard it? Now that you mention it, I remember. These recent days, isn't the white-clothed sword cultivator who repelled the demonic sect army at the gate of Dragon capital city called Han Yi? 9-turn golden core, white-clothed sword cultivator, extraordinary swordsmanship, it all checks out. It's indeed him. With the distribution of the announcement from the Great Zhou Mansion, many people knew of Han Yi, just not what he looked like. Now with careful consideration, they recognized Han Yi's identity. There was a moment of realization all around. How did I not think of it right away? 9-turn golden core. Only he is such a thing in this world. What exactly did Han Yi do to make the demonic cult so determined to kill him? Didn't you hear? The demon envoy came for some demonic sacred object. Han Yi must have overstepped his bounds, stole something from the demonic cult, and was pursued. So, if we hand him over to the demonic sect, wouldn't this crisis facing the four major clans naturally resolve itself? Discussions erupted. The words of Zuo Yuming had the cultivators from the four major clans intrigued. A sense of fear towards the demonic cult already rising in their hearts. To them, Han Yi was no good deed. His death wouldn't matter to them. If sacrificing Han Yi can resolve the current battle, it would be the best. However, facing Zuo Yuming, Ling Qianting remained unfazed, laughed aloud. "Senior Zuo, are you joking? At the doorstep of Fuyaochu family, I'm afraid it wouldn't be easy for you to take away anyone from us." Zuo Yuming lifted his brows. "Oh. Are you trying to protect this kid? You do know he's the one who brought chaos to your four major clans." Ling Qianting held his ground, full of fervor. "Yes, he brought chaos, but he did not kill a single one from our four major clans. Instead, it was the demonic cult who killed many of our disciples. The senior sure is adept at misleading the people with fallacious words. However, let me give you a piece of advice. This is Fuyao State, not Chimo State. You better leave quickly or else you might not be able to leave later. He's not silly. The words of the demonic cult should not be easily trusted. Who doesn't understand the principle of when the lips are gone, the teeth will be cold? The people from the demonic sect have always been untrustworthy." Above the sky, a laughter echoed. "Zuo Yuming, it seems like you're really old now. Even the youngsters don't take you seriously." The face of Ling Qianting turned even more serious. He lifted his head and cast a glance above. There, within the clouds, hung a giant black demon boat. The laughter came from the black demon boat. Apart from Ling Qianting, others couldn't see the black demon boat or hear the laughter. They could only guess that there were more powerful individuals from the demonic cult who have not yet shown themselves. Chu Liuqing, the second son of the Chu family, turned grave. "Damn it. It seems that besides Zuo Yuming, the stand-in leader of the demonic cult has also arrived. Hiding in the dark while the family patriarch is away at the Immortal Gate." Han Yi frowned. Since the demonic cult dares to come to Fuyao State, they must have perfectly planned ahead. Even the Chu family patriarch's departure seems likely to be within their plans. He was well aware that the Chu family patriarch was the one-armed old man in the Golden Cicada secret realm, a peerless sword god. Without him guarding the Chu family, indeed, a top power would be missing. Chu Liuqing remembered that the patriarch did indeed leave half a month ago with a single instruction, that he had an important matter to attend to in the Ziwei heaven. He hadn't realized until Han Yi just mentioned it that the demonic cult could have been orchestrating the whole thing. If the demonic cult could plan ahead and lead the patriarch away, naturally they could also constrain other powerful individuals within the Fuyao Sword Palace. Moreover, they might have laid a trap within the Chu family. Otherwise, the activation speed of the city protection array couldn't have been so slow. Although Chu Liuqing disliked Han Yi, he still casually said, "Don't worry, after all, This is still the Chu family's territory. It has been operated for generations and can adapt to all crises and changes. Even if Zhuo Yuming comes in person, he cannot shake the Chu family. Above the sky, Zhuo Yuming still wore a faint smile, staring at Lin Qianting opposite him. You are the first person to dare to threaten me. Good. Very good. Just for this courage, you have enough qualifications to be called a young sword grandmother. In front of Zhuo Yuming, even Lin Qianting's age was considered young. Lin Qianting stood tall and said arrogantly, "Anhua Zhuo, the one holding the initiative right now is me. Do you believe I can kill your protector before you?" Quoch. That heavy sword thunder pool almost pierced into Ghost Old 3's chest. The light on the tip of the sword became even brighter, casting Ghost Old 3's face pale.